that I do it so good. Look at the way that I do what I should.
Arild, ja, du som er så glad i å trekke kortet ditt. Har du meldt deg på Scooper sin julekalender i år, eller?
Have finally been revealed. Unfortunately, I don't have the highest quality images of them just yet because these are coming from retailers, and retailers often upload things in not the best quality, but I want to get this video out in a timely manner, so I'm going to show you what I have. Something to note, I already got to interview some of the designers on these sets, and that video's up on the channel right now. It's covering 4 different sets, including this one right here, the Dragon of Life. You can see it, like, actually in hand in that video. But this is our first look at the box art, and there's also some sets here that are not in that video. So let's go through everything real quickly. First, this is the biggest non-legacy set of the wave, the Dragon of Life. It's this really interesting, like, forest dragon with leaves for wings. I really love the brown that's used on it. And it's got a huge minifigure selection. We have Lloyd Dragon Form, Cole Dragon Form. Dragon Form is like the main gimmick of this wave. All the ninja have little dragon tails. Then just a regular Zane, a new Aaron suit where he has dark blue and that, like, reddish-orange color. Sora, who's unfortunately still in a spectral suit. I mean, I'm happy to get Sora at all. I'm glad it's not her Season 1 outfit. But I would have liked a new outfit for her. The Loyalist Leader, who's a mysterious character. However, if you want to find out what their identity is, go check out my interview, because they have an alternate face that's not shown in the box, but is shown in that interview, and yeah, they are actually a returning character, so go check that out if you want to see more about them. And then 2 more villains, the Acid Monster and the Earth Monster. And the Earth Monster has, like, this giant mech suit. Here's a secondary image of the set showing it on a white background with a slightly different pose. Then after that is Ninja Dragon Ryu's battle. This is another one that I got to see at Fan Media Days, so it is in my interview footage. And this one comes with Aaron, Nia in her dragon form, just a regular Loyalist, and then the Mutation Monster. These monster characters come in tons of sets this wave, they're the main villains. And they all have super unique designs. I think the Acid Snake is my favorite, but this guy's really cool too. I love that he uses a big fig head with, like, the rocks hat on top. The fact that those two fit together is really neat. Here's this one on a white background as well. Then we have Cole's Mission Mech, which is a brick-built version of Cole's Titan form from the show. So cool that we're finally getting that. You get the Acid Monster in a cheap set, which is awesome, because that's a really complex minifigure. You have an all-new headpiece, a snake tail, and the exclusive Dragon Form Zane, which is awesome as well. But this is a really cool set. I'm glad we're finally getting Cole's Titan form. It has been changed a little bit for this set. It's a little more mech-like, but it's very clear what it's supposed to be. It even has, like, his eyes at the top. I think this one's super sick. And again, this one is also in my interview footage. However, now we're getting to something that's not in my interview footage, the Ninja Vehicle Treehouse battle. This comes with regular Zane, regular Kai, Euphrasia, an all-new Euphrasia minifigure, then Dragon Form J, a Loyalist, and an Acid Monster. There's 3 different builds in this set. We have a bike for Kai, a little helicopter for Zane, which that's a very common vehicle for Zane to have, and then this, like, treehouse with a little bit of interior. There's a bridge right here, and this is maybe like a base for the Loyalists or a base for the Ninja? I don't know. Dragon Form J looks cool though. Here I have a lifestyle image of the set too, which is also low resolution. After that, this is potentially the most exciting set of the wave, the Ninja Character Display. This is one of the 15th anniversary Ninjago Legacy sets, and it is absolutely awesome. It comes with the new Legacy ZX suits for all of the original Ninja. Kai is probably the best looking one. He seems perfect. Zane looks really, really cool too. Something to note about Zane as well is he actually has a yellow head right here. So very curious. I wonder what that's going to be underneath. Cole and Jay did switch to using gold here instead of silver, which I'm not the biggest fan of. I think it looks alright on Cole. Jay, not as much. Same thing with Lloyd, but I actually think it works really well on Lloyd. Then we have Sensei Wu here, which is the same one from the blacksmith shop. And finally, a brand new Samurai X Nia, who is actually exclusive to this set, at least for now. Plus our 50th anniversary minifigure, the original Master of Lightning, Jay's mother. This is such a cool set to be making. I'm pretty sure the price on it's not going to be too bad either. I've heard somewhere between $40 and $50. We should have an answer by tomorrow morning when it's up on LEGO.com. But yeah, this is awesome. I love that all the minifigures are in one very accessible set. Then they're continuing with a small little $10 mechs. This is Kai's Dragon Mech Battle Pack. And this might be the best of the small mechs that we've gotten. I love the wings that it has. It's got like a little dragon tail. And 3 minifigures. You get Dragon Kai, you get Sora, and you get the Earth Monster. There's the secondary image for that. And here's a lifestyle image. Then we have the gimmick sets, which are actually a continuation of the gimmick sets from last year. But this time around, the spinners are for the villains. We have one for the Earth Monster and one for the Mutation Monster. And then the Sprijitzu itself looks to actually be the Acid Snake. Instead of the dragons that the Ninja had on their spinners last year, it's this all-new molded piece that's very similar, but it's got the eyes of the Acid Snake on the top and the teeth at the front. That's so cool that they made that change. Also, this version of the Earth Monster is technically exclusive, at least as of right now. This is the LEGO Marvel, like, Korg headpiece, recolored in dark tan. In every other set, he has these horns that you see back here on his head instead. And you also get a normal version of Lloyd in this set. And then here's the other gimmick set. It's got Nia and the Mutation Monster, again with that Acid Snake spinner, though this time it's in transparent purple. But great to get this guy in a cheap set too. And finally we have Jay's transforming car. So Jay is fully back as a ninja here now. And this is a 2-seat car for him and Nia. I really wish this was more of a Nia car than a Jay car, but it's whatever. And here you get the normal version of Jay, the normal version of Nia, Kai in his dragon form, then the Earth Monster, and the Loyalist Leader. This set's gimmick is the whole front section's able to turn upside down. You can see it in this like little graphic right here. We've got a side build off to the side of a little tree and cannon. Here it is on the white background, and here's the back of the box on a different background. But yeah, I believe that's everything for the new January sets that we have not seen yet. Of course, there's also the Blacksmith Shop, which I put a review out on today. But yeah, I believe that's it for the January sets that we had not seen yet. Of course, there's also the Blacksmith Shop, the Legacy Blacksmith Shop, which I put a review out on today. And then yesterday, we had Lloyd's Titan mech revealed as well as the 4+ set, but those are both going to be in March. So for the main January wave, this should be everything. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of these sets, and you may notice I'm not going too in-depth here, and that's because, well, I'm sure you guys have guessed, I already have these sets. These arrived a couple weeks ago for me, so I have built them, and reviews will be coming very soon. In fact, just about 3 days from now. It's going to be December 4th. So stay tuned for that, but before then, I'm actually going to have my unboxing video of these sets coming out in a couple of hours. So if you want to see my first initial reaction to them when I saw them for the very first time, that video will be coming very soon. And as I mentioned, I did get the chance to go hands-on with a couple of these at Fan Media Days back in September. So if you want to see more about these sets and see me talk to the designers, that video is up right now on my channel. But as for this one, I think that's about all I have to say, so thanks for watching everybody, I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!